Let's watch episode 6 of Death Note.
He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
Come on, they are kind of disappointed by his look.
I'm Aizawa.
Mogi. Yukita.
I already know who you are.
The five of us are.
Bang.
What the hell was that?
If I...
To be honest, the way he looks is kind of creepy, to be honest.
Kira needs a face and a name in order to commit murder. But I'm sure you've already figured that much out, haven't you? On anything that's said in these meetings. That means when we leave headquarters, any information we need is committed to memory. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Right.
It's kind of creepy, to be honest. Even the way he's like sitting on this, instead of just sitting like the normal person, he's like on his feet on the sofa.
Excuse me, L? From now on, I'll have to ask that you stop calling me L. It's Ryuzaki now, just to be safe. Okay, Ryuzaki. If we know that he needs a name and a face to kill, couldn't we cut down on the number of victims by keeping criminals' names from the news? If we do that, we'll only be putting the general public at risk. The general public?
Why?
Kira is childish, and he hates losing. But how do you...
Just what do you mean?
Well, I'm also childish, and I hate to lose. That's how I know.
Seriously, you didn't see. But he's still telling the truth. He is a little bit childish.
Investigators to Japan. For Kira, this will be way beyond what he faced with the FBI. He'll see everyone as a potential threat. Psychologically, he'll start to feel cornered, and that will cause him to take some kind of drastic action.
Kind of brilliant, to be honest. Kind of brilliant plan.
When there are really only 7 of us. And since none of these investigators exist, Kira won't be able to kill them.
It just might work.
Well, before we saw investigators in Japan, and I succeeded in killing each one of them. It's practically impossible to guess which agent gave the file to Kira, but I have to make sure that no one ever finds out that I came into contact with Ray Penber.
So how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that?
How come you're not using the Death Note today? You studying for those entrance exams? Those are the least of my worries, plus it's a little late to start now.
I suspect Kira had to be one of the people being investigated by the FBI between the 14th and the 19th of December.
You are correct on that.
These are files provided by the FBI, and they contain additional information you might find useful. For obvious reasons, you're not permitted to take these out of this room, but...
Amazing! There might only be 5 of us, but with this much information, we should be able to cover a lot of ground.
We'll split into 2 teams. One team traces the FBI agents, the other looks at the heart attack victims.
There weren't that many people who had access to information from headquarters, and of those, the FBI only investigated a small group in the first 5 days.
Yeah.
So, does anyone have any questions?
Actually, Ryuzaki, I do have one question.
Yeah, what is the question?
I have lost the battle, but I'm not going to lose the war. This is the first time I've ever put my life on the line. I want to show Kira that we're all willing to risk our lives if that's what it takes. And that justice will prevail no matter what.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
I like the sound of that. We can do this!
All right then.
Kira's smart, is manipulating. Oh, he's not wrong, but still, he's kind of right.
Staking it. This man is L.
Before we go any further, I have to be absolutely sure that none of you are Kira, so I'll need to speak with each of you individually before you leave today.
What's the deal? He still doesn't trust us?
No, I think it's a fair request. Try to see it from his perspective. Kira's been getting information from our headquarters from the very beginning, so there's a good chance that he's one of us.
Chief's right. Working this case has given us a chance to see him in person.
He's risking his life to be here.
Things are going well. Just one clue. A single decisive factor is all I need.
Just one oversight. A single piece of evidence is all it would take. It could cost me my life.
Just one thing.
They do think alike, to be honest. They're all smart. That's the Oh, yeah, what about her?
Change of clothes, so you're going to bring these to him.
But, Mom, I totally promised my friends that I'd go out with them today.
Why don't I go? I could use a break.
Thanks, Light. I owe you one next time.
Yeah, you owe him one.
This'll give you a chance to spy on the police. I won't go further than the reception desk. Oh, you're bringing a page. Planning to kill someone? No, but lately I've been bringing a page with me every time I go out, just in case.
That day, Ray said that he was planning to go to Shinjuku. That same day, 4 people died of heart attacks in the Shinjuku area, and there was the bus jacking. There's no way it was a coincidence. That's it. Kira can kill in other ways. It doesn't have to be a heart attack.
She's the one who figured out first before, you know. Okay.
I wonder if he's in a meeting right now.
Please. I need to speak directly with someone from the Special Investigation Task Force. It's urgent.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I can't help you. As I've told you already, there is no one at Task Force headquarters right now.
There's no one at headquarters? You heard about what happened, and you must have figured out that the police had a leak of some kind. And that's why you wanted to tell them in person. You thought this through. Well, am I right? I'm sure my father will be calling me back once he checks his messages. When he does...
It is very smart. You know, it's making there's a chance, if there's a chance that she might tell him exactly a clue, you know.
No problem letting you use my phone to talk to him. You'll have to trust my father and I, which I hope won't be too difficult for you. Why is he so happy?
Thank you so much.
She walked right into that, right? Miss Maki, I've been thinking about Kira's powers, and I believe they enable him to somehow control his victims before they die.
So do I. It's odd that you say that, because that's exactly what I've been thinking. Kira's able
Really?
to
Oh.
control their actions.
I mean, him, but I know what it is. Seriously?
Correct. Kira can kill in a number of ways, not just with a heart attack.
Oh, no. Yes, she knows.
I don't think anyone else knows this yet. But if the police are willing to consider it, I bet it would help them catch Kira.
You know, that possibility never even crossed my mind. So what you're saying is anytime Kira wants one of his murders to go undetected,
He was one of the 12 FBI agents who came to Japan to investigate Kira.
An FBI
Oh, yeah.
agent who met Kira.
You know exactly it's him.
He was also my fiancé. While he was working, he got caught up in a bus jacking, and I have reason to believe that he met Kira on that bus.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Is something wrong?
Nothing. I'm sorry to hear that he passed away. So, what makes you think he met Kira on that bus?
Because 8 days after that bus was hijacked, he died, along with the other FBI investigators. The same man had attempted to rob a bank 2 days before he hijacked that bus. Then he dies in an accident, just like that. I mean, really, what are the odds?
That's
I've come
0
to
to
believe
9.
that Kira set up that bus jacking. It was planned to bring him into contact with my fiancé in order to obtain information regarding the idea.
She is very, very smart right now. Very, very smart. I'm thinking that Eo didn't come to this because, you know, nobody close to him is happening to him.
Heart attacks aren't the only way Kira can kill people. ID. I think whoever saw his ID that day is responsible for the deaths of all the agents.
Unbelievable. She figured it out. This must be the oversight Light was worried.
Exactly.
You're the only one who knows any of this, and you want nothing more than to avenge your fiancée by bringing Kira to justice, right? And now you're convinced that Kira can kill without using a heart attack.
Yes.
There's no doubt in my mind your deductive skills are excellent, but you can't deny that you have a personal interest in the case. Still, your theory is worth looking into. That's for sure. Your testimony could be central to the case.
It could.
If what you're telling me is true, then it'll only be a matter of time before the police catch up with Kira. The person your fiancé showed his ID to on the bus that day...
It's me.
It had to be Kira.
That's right.
So what are you going to do now? What are you going to do, Kira? What are you going to do? She's very smart.
She's before
She's
I
very,
met
very
her.
smart.
But it seems there's a god on my side after all.
Yeah,
And not just
because
a
of
god
death.
of death.
Yeah, there's a god of death, you know the other god. Although I really don't want to see her die, to be honest, because of how smart she is. But I feel like obviously after this, Kira is going to try to kill her because of everything, all the information that she just told him. She's going to track him. But I'm wondering if she's actually even more smarter than what I'm giving her credit. That she actually is trying to figure out if he is not Kira, and this all information is just a way to kind of see if he is not Kira. But then again, I don't know. I'm just saying this because I know of how smart she is, but I can't expect anything. I can't expect her to die very soon after he gets home. But at the same time, I'm like, to be honest, I don't want her to die yet because of how smart she is. I want it to be so close that I want it to figure out that it's actually Light Yagami, and then after that, I want to see if she will be like, okay, so if it's like Light Yagami, I'm going to tell her or anybody, or what is she going to try to do after that? Because she has already revealed the name, he has already seen his face, and all that. So it's just a pen, and he can just write her name down, and just like that, she's dead. But I'm just like wondering, is there a possibility that Kira would just you just like say like, no, I want to see how far she goes or anything like that. So I'm really interested in, but I feel like she's gonna die very soon. Therefore, just having that emotion of just being interested in a character, I feel like I should just kill that, because I feel like she's gonna die very soon. Like it may be probably in the next episode. But at the same time, the other thing that I really like about this episode was the fact that we kind of met Eo, and well, it's not exactly what I was expecting, but at the same time, it's like I can understand, I can see him as Eo, but he's kind of creepy, especially the eyes, they're creepy, very, very creepy. But well, I mean, level expectation will be much better, right? So guys, if you like my reaction, do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you really think about this episode. With that being said, I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.